Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. What we can see in the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The Ravens had 10-3 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 22 yards.
A first down carry for Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might have considered that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. It's quite a unit. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. He had the touchdown on the opening drive, and that has become a theme throughout the season. You take a look at where he ranks among the leaders in rushing touchdowns. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Throwing is Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They go play action with Jackson. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
Second and goal from the 1. Henry, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. Third and goal, Jackson. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. On fourth down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New England trying to get to place on offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. They go play action now. May. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Mike Green in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll throw with May. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and
here's May. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of big plays in succession there for the Pats. They're on the move. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. The tight end Henry here in motion. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. 2nd down and 8.
a gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To the air, May. And he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
throwing here is May. Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now pass complete. Here's Boutte with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. The 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw. May. And it'll be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the sunshine. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. Now the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Offside caught by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, May with it. It's this complete to Butte. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll go. It's Henderson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll go again with Henderson. Down to about the 45.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Again, it's Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They're going to look to throw. Diggs with a good footwork. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A give for Henderson running to the right. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now it's Jennings. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Jennings. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run now with Jennings. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Pats are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Ravens offense had Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. Play action. Now Jackson. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Ravens first down.
Henry up the middle. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. They'll get 8 yards on the run, and that is going to close out this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and a couple. Here's Jackson to throw. A check down here for Henry. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff, running left, Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
Final group to kick off for Baltimore.
after the touchdown. Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up second down.
Here we go, throw.
Looking to throw. They go screenplay with Jennings. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49.
Well, they'll run it here, the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. Here's second down. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down is May. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4 but got 3.
A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Jennings. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 11. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Drops it off in the flat to Jennings. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Smith in on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up
they'll throw with May. His throw incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And it's caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Patriots 14.
So here we go, 45 seconds left, and things have boiled down to this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down. Tyler Luke on the
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory. But that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have.